Did you guys know Siren Head had a daughter? Me neither. Now I'm kinda curious to know who the mother is. But then again, maybe I don't wanna know. Anyways, everything's on the table. Today we're reacting to a video by Titor, literally called The Daughter of Siren Head. So he's gonna tell us all about his daughter. Before we start though, make sure you leave a like on this video right now. We're gonna try to hit 10,000 likes. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications, because hey,
sad fact,
only like 30% of the people watching right now are subscribed to this channel. So let's get that number all the way up with your help. Now let's get straight into it.
Daughter of Siren Head.
Yes, sir.
Report 1. Subject Sissy.
Does she wear... Who gave her this outfit? Who drew this? Why would you draw this? Please. What makes this idea pop up in your head? Oh, Siren Head? But he's wearing a Japanese schoolgirl outfit.
I'm gonna draw that.
But then again, I'm the one reacting to it, so who's the worst person?
There is a lot of darkness in this world. Much that the agency has had to conceal from the general public.
Agency, there it is.
This is done to keep them from panicking and making the situation worse. Because when people, not used to the truth of the world, stumble into reality, death and destruction tends to follow.
Hold on now, I believe you and me, we can actually handle the truth. And just to prove it, let's all post something down below in the comment section, a fact that will blow everybody's mind. Like a fun fact. No, not a fun fact, mind-blowing fact. Listen, if you guys want your life to stay the same, skip this part, because this will definitely change the way you look at the world. Did you know, with penguins, it's actually the male penguin that hatches the eggs.
it's pretty interesting.
Did that blow your mind? Let me know down below.
High up on the list of destructive things are a group of monstrous creatures.
By Trevor Henderson.
Siren Heads. Tall, inhuman figures with a number of sirens in place of a head.
Yup, now we're lucky they don't play in the NBA, because then us humans wouldn't have a chance against them.
They have been around for centuries, and wherever they emerge, tragedy is soon to follow.
True.
These beings are hard to fight, harder still to injure, and nearly impossible to escape when they
Have you
hunt
tried shooting them?
Communication has failed to reach them. Negotiation and even forced isolation has failed.
Wait, how would you
Somehow,
negotiate with
Siren
Siren
Heads
Head?
will always find their way to a populated place or to lure people to where they nest without fail.
So you're telling me the only solution is to send every single living person to Mars. But what if Siren Head finds his way to Mars? How would he even do that? That would be so crazy. Maybe we could actually trick him or trick all of the Siren Heads into going to Mars, and then the problem is solved. Honestly, the agency should hire me, because I just solved the whole Siren Head problem in like a second.
The agency has lost agents, bases, and whole populations due to their actions.
So they lost my
Siren
tax
Heads
money?
were among the first creatures to have teams of researchers dedicated to finding a way to kill them. One of the attempts was to use the research of a rogue senior researcher to create a creature that would hunt whatever DNA it was formed with.
Okay, so you're telling me in order to try and attempt to kill a bunch of creatures, y'all made another killer creature? Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you not thinking straight? Is it not obvious that that would cause even more problems? Because instead of one killer creature, Siren Head, now you just made another killer creature. It's like fighting fire with fire, literally.
The agency used the DNA of a deceased senior agent, as well as that of the
playing with
most
DNA.
deadly of the Siren Heads.
Oh
Multi-Head.
no. No, come on
The
now.
result was a human Siren Head hybrid. At first, it did what it was designed for, hunting down the Siren Heads and wounding them, forcing them into long periods of rest or keeping them from fulfilling their twisted desires. Her very nature would cause them to burst into flames.
Wait a second, did he just say her nature? So I'm guessing the scientist was female, and that's why Siren, the creature was Let's get all the facts straight. So the daughter of Siren Head isn't actually the daughter of Siren Head. She was just made in a lab by a bunch of scientists
Trying to kill Siren Head.
Okay, it makes sense now.
When they came to proximity of the hunter, and direct skin-to-skin contact would cause their flesh to rapidly decay.
So this
She
daughter...
was so effective that the decision was clear. The huntress was to be deployed against the most dangerous Siren Head of them all.
But wait, you kill a Siren Head, but you literally made a Siren Head in order to kill a Siren Head, and the Siren Head that you made is more powerful. So you just made everything worse. Or am I just being stupid? Does that not make any sense, the stuff I'm saying?
Multi-headed Siren Head. Supported by a full heavy assault squad, automated gun turrets, and full agency support, the plan was to corner Multi-Head and put it down with extreme prejudice.
Okay.
Things went horribly wrong. For
Obviously.
some reason, the Huntress embraced her target, and their combined screams killed every living thing within range.
Hold on. No, I had it all wrong. Did you guys hear what he just said? So this Huntress, the Siren Head they created in the lab, it embraced the target, Siren Head. It's not Siren Head's daughter that they made. They made Siren Head's wife, the mother of the daughter. So they really did mess up. They messed up real good.
She then escaped with Multi-Head and became its wife. Later, in a chance encounter, the agent discovered her and Multi-Head fighting over several bundles.
Hold on. Y'all just said she became Siren Head's wife like they had a pastor and everything to do that. That's not how it works. They can't get married. Marrying is like a human construct. How the hell is Siren Head gonna marry? Did they have a wedding as well? Siren Head's wedding. Can you imagine that?
Junior Agent Chicago was given a bundle by the wife and compelled to retreat with it as fast as possible.
Wait, she
Not able to resist the control, Chicago did so, returning to base. When detained upon entry, the agent revealed that the bundle he had been given was a baby. One that had the head of a siren.
What?
Being jostled woke the infant up, causing it to scream. A very inhuman scream.
So the female Siren Head gave her baby to a scientist? Why? Did she try to save it somehow? Why? Was her dad trying to do something? What? Why would she do that?
The whole base was put into immediate lockdown to prevent anyone from infecting the outside world. Many were debating the idea of immediately killing the infant and not giving it a chance to grow up.
Maybe that's a
This
good
was a
idea.
popular choice, and the director in charge of the base was ready to sign off on the order.
What happened?
Why take the chance with a Siren Head? That was when an order from the higher-ups arrived.
Can y'all stop putting Siren Head in a schoolgirl uniform? Who keeps doing this? Stop it.
Get some help.
I don't want to see this. Clark, don't put this in your video. This is disturbing. Come on now.
The baby had to live. It was a prophecy from one of the strongest seers in partnership with the agency.
Why though?
A human-like creature called the Web Eater.
What?
This daughter had to live, or much worse things would occur.
What the?
And with the agency's leadership giving the order, that was the end of it.
Who the hell's the Web Eater? Wait, you can't just throw all these characters in the story like I know who they are. Who the hell's the Web Eater? Do you guys know? Let me know down below in the comment section, and maybe I should do a reaction on that creature as well. If you want me to do that, you know exactly what to do. Leave a like on this video and I'll do just that. I'll react to any creature you want. Hell, I'll react to a video about hamsters if you guys ask me to. I just want to give you exactly what you want. Oh, and here we have Siren Head in a freaking schoolgirl uniform again.
The daughter of Siren Head would live and be raised by the agency.
Raised?
As the girl grew, she was carefully monitored by senior researchers, as well as her handler and adopted father, Agent Chicago.
What? How do you raise a
being
Siren
given
Head?
the permanent assignment of watching the girl. Also because he couldn't be trusted in the field anymore, not after exposure to both the wife and to Multi-Head. So rather than retire him or throw him in prison, it was kinder to assign him to this task, to make sure the daughter grew up right.
Is that a good idea?
For the most part, Chicago did his job well.
There's not one drawing of Siren Head in the schoolgirl uniform, not two, not three, not four. Every single picture has Siren Head in the schoolgirl uniform. How many people had the same idea of drawing this? Why? Why would you do that? Can we do some research on this? This is strange. This is weird. Why is this happening? I want answers.
Ignoring the fact that the girl had the head of a siren and was stronger than 6 men combined, she was very human in personality and actions.
So did she actually speak? Because I don't know if Siren Head can actually speak. I know he can mimic voices. Can he say stuff that he wants to say?
A few senior agents remarked that she acted a lot like her grandmother, the deceased
grandmother?
senior agent Delaware, whose genes were used to create the wife of Siren Head.
Interesting.
Well, Delaware before multi-headed Siren Head killed her entire family, and then her anyway. The daughter, or Sissy as named by Chicago, was kind, intelligent, and completely aware of her non-human origin.
I'm gonna stop mentioning this now, but just know every time you see this, you'll know exactly what's going through my head.
She was raised with the knowledge that she can really hurt people if she isn't careful. By raising Sissy, the agency was able to discover a lot more about Siren Heads
like what?
that wasn't known before. Such as, despite lacking eyes and ears, Sissy can see and hear perfectly well.
How?
As Sissy grew and got older, she aged like a human being of her own span of years.
So
Both in physical and mental development, Sissy acted like a human.
How was she acting like a human? She has 2 sirens on her head. She doesn't have any eyes, and I'm pretty sure she's tall as hell. So how exactly did they trick her into thinking she's a normal human? I mean, at some point she has to notice that she doesn't look anything like any of the humans that she's with.
But she wasn't just human. She was a siren head.
Obviously.
Sissy could talk to people normally, using her sirens in order to communicate. But when upset or not thinking, she has in the past let loose her sirens. In some cases, this has caused severe headaches or nosebleeds in those around.
I can already imagine it.
In others, Sissy accidentally gave mental suggestions that were difficult not to follow.
What?
This only increased the paranoia and fear about her. But Chicago, her guardian and adoptive parent, was strict in raising her to never do that. To use her sirens to hurt people was an evil thing. It was something that Sissy heard over and over again as she was raised.
But what if she's
until
evil?
It was embedded in her subconscious. But no matter how uneasy her presence made people, Sissy grew up, and the agency, through raising her, was able to learn more and—
Hold on! Random Tom Cruise? Why is Tom Cruise suddenly here? What is Tom Cruise doing in my Siren Head story?
One detail that was discovered was that, like Sears, Sissy could predict when something bad was about to happen. It came to her as a vague, bad feeling. One that only increased the closer the event came to happening.
So could they use this?
This was mainly localized to a general area, and based on the level of bad feeling, it could range from forgetting to set the alarm, to being late, to tripping down some stairs. Things came to a head though, when one day, Sissy had an agonizingly bad feeling. Enough of a one that it was starting to hurt her and trigger her sirens.
Wait a second. I'm all forgetting. So they're raising this little Siren Head girl. But what about her parents? I think I missed what happened to her parents. Did he ever say? What happened to Sissy's parents? If you guys know, please let me know down below in the comment section, because I might have missed that part of the story.
No matter how much Chicago tried, Sissy couldn't stop crying about the bad feeling. The decision was made to put Sissy into isolation.
What?
Though she hated being by herself, she entered it willingly.
Why?
On the way to the isolation chamber, Sissy suddenly pushed Chicago with all her strength. The accompanying guards drew their guns as the man hit the wall hard.
Wait, was she saving him?
It was the only thing that saved his life. A dangerous creature had escaped containment and was beginning to rampage through the base.
So that was the feeling she had.
It had come through the fence and would have landed where Chicago was had Sissy not pushed him. Sissy was on the creature in an instant and had pinned it before it could harm anyone.
Is she gonna die?
Sissy herself was heavily injured as she wrestled with it.
Wait, but I thought Siren Heads were hard to get injured. How the hell did she get injured? Is she weaker than a regular Siren Head?
It was a sight to see. A small humanoid girl the size of a 10-year-old wrestling with a creature the size of a small outdoor shed.
She was the size of a 10-year-old? That's like this big. Wait, how big is a 10-year-old? Maybe this big. I don't know. I don't really talk to a lot of 10-year-olds.
When asked why she did such a thing, Sissy confessed that she just wanted people to like her. She was aware that people were scared of her, or
that's kind of sad,
hated her. But Chicago Papa had taught her all she had to do was try, and people would like her.
Yeah.
Succumbing to her injuries, Sissy soon fell into a coma.
What? She
succumbed? In the aftermath, she was rushed to medical and, despite patching up her injuries, they wouldn't heal. She kept bleeding through her bandages.
She's not gonna make it.
Had Sissy been fully human, she would have been in real danger of bleeding out. Agency staff were worried that, with her being wounded, her nature as a Siren Head would become ascendant.
Is she gonna survive?
Again, the subject of putting Sissy down was raised. Chicago wouldn't have it though. Waking up in time to stop the talks, he went to Sissy's bed in the infirmary.
What's he gonna do?
Others, he tried to wake her up. But, unlike the others, Chicago had raised Sissy for the last 10 years. So his shout managed to get through and rouse her, at least partially. Upon asking her what she needed, Sissy responded to her father that she was very hungry. Getting food from the cafeteria, they quickly noticed that Sissy's body was rejecting all the non-meat sources.
What kind of food does she eat?
And even the meat had to be as raw as possible. They tried feeding it through Sissy's sirens, but soon realized that just placing the bloody meat on her exposed skin caused it to be absorbed rapidly into Sissy's body.
How does that make any
sense? It took over 200 pounds of raw meat, but when it was done, all of Sissy's injuries were healed. When the girl finally woke up, she smiled because everyone was okay.
Is that her power? She can absorb meat and heal herself? That's a weird power to have, but I feel like it could kind of be useful. But does it only work on dead meat? Or could she technically absorb something that's alive? Oh, that raises a lot of questions. What do you guys think? Leave your theories down below.
And she told Chicago that she'd figured out how to do something really cool.
What?
Her guardian thanked her for saving all of them, telling her that he was proud of her. Giving her a hug without hesitation, Chicago ignored Sissy's sniffling.
What?
Moving on, he asked her what she'd figured out. Sissy grinned and stood up on the bed. Tensing her body, her flesh rippled and contorted.
What did she find out?
Before the infirmary staff could hit the alarm, Sissy's body changed. And standing in front of them wasn't a human siren head hybrid, but a small 10-year-old girl with curling dark hair.
Wait, she transformed into a normal girl? Wait a second. That's kind of a happy ending. So this story has a happy ending. Hey, hashtag happy ending down below. Guys, I was not expecting a happy ending to this story, but I'm very glad that it did have a happy ending. So I guess the daughter of Siren Head and Chicago, her adoptive father, lived happily ever after.
Or something cliche like that.
Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, once again, leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Let me know what you thought of it down below in the comment section. And go check out my other videos by clicking here or here. And hopefully, I will see all of you next time. Dark, signing out.